So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or a gig worker and you want paid time off, if you want paid time off, sick leave, you want protection if you get into accidents, if you want income protection, if you want protection if you ever get deactivated, hospitalized, if you ever do get deactivated and you want your account back as well, there's a brand new company that just launched and they got $1.6 million in funding. They're doing same day cash transfers to drivers, to gig workers for paid time off, all that stuff. If you want that, the company's called Cover. And if you use my link down below, you get 30 days for free. It does start at $7 a month. But again, if you use my link, you get 30 days for free. No commitments, no annual contracts. You can cancel and pause at any time. The company's called Cover. At least check it out. At least click my link down below and accept that gift of 30 days for free. And now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. In today's video, I'm talking about why you might want to vote no on Proposition 22. If you don't know what Proposition 22 is, it's basically a proposition that Uber, Lyft, and a lot of these gig companies are pushing for people to vote on to either make drivers, rideshare drivers and gig workers independent, keep them as independent contractors as the way it's always been, or make them employees and give them employee type benefits and all those things. So voting no would essentially advocate for or push for these companies to make their drivers employees. And yeah, I mean, I'm personally probably going to vote yes on it, but I also, with every proposition, there are pros and cons, and I just want to address some of these things and why. I'm not 100% certain, and I could still vote no. So here are the reasons why I would vote no, and some of the reasons why you would vote no as well. And what better way to do it than to bring up the fact sheet and let's talk about it together. What exactly is obtained in this bill? But before I do get into that, sorry, I did also want to say the reason that they did introduce this is because the government created a law called Assembly Bill 5, which basically it was aimed at these big gig companies to make their drivers employees. So it's been about over a year now, and Uber and Lyft have basically been saying no. And Uber and Lyft have actually threatened to say that if this bill does pass, this proposition does, or if it doesn't pass, I guess, if too many people vote no and they have to make their drivers employees, they would basically deactivate all their part-time drivers. And I'm a part-time driver, so for that reason I don't want to lose my job. But yeah, let's look into it. Obviously y'all can vote for yourself. Here we go. So again, if this is yes on Prop 22, so just keep in mind it might be a little bit biased towards yes, but this is just the fact sheet that I said. Yeah, so just keep in mind, this isn't like, I'm not trying to secretly get you to vote yes on it. I'm just also like, this is the only link that I found. I don't have a no on Prop 22 website. So the big thing that you'll see, so yes on Prop 22 basically doesn't just keep drivers independent, but it kind of advocates for a new type of independent worker. As you can see, they have these new protections and benefits still. So one of the things that is my critique, or the things that I would urge you to vote no on, if you want a reason to vote no on, is this 30 cents per mile compensation towards expenses. So as you know, drivers for Uber and Lyft and these gig apps put on a lot of miles in your car, and it's a big expense. Putting miles in your car is a really, really big expense. A lot of people don't realize that. Every single time you put a mile in your car, that's more gas you need to pay. That's another, it depreciates your car. Having more miles on your odometer makes your car go down in value. You also need to spend money on wear and tear on your car, right? So the IRS has suggested it's a tax write-off of 57.5 cents per mile. A lot of drivers mistakenly think, oh my gosh, that's amazing, I get to write off all these miles. Well, yes, but the reason you're able to write it off is because that's how much it costs to operate a vehicle. So I would, I wish that 30 cents per mile compensation towards expenses was closer to 57.5 cents. They're kind of going halfsies with it. They're making it 30 cents per mile. I don't blame them. I mean, they're Uber and Lyft. You know, they're gonna do what they want to do. Again, they're a company, they want to profit. If they do 57.5, they probably won't profit as much. So that's just what the number they decided to do. But again, it should be higher in my opinion. New health benefits for drivers who drive at least 15 hours a week. Look, that's pretty standard. I mean, there's not much else they can do with that. You know, they can't give health benefits to somebody who works 1 hour a week. That's understandable. Guaranteed minimum earnings. Now, I don't know what that number is, so it's not really enough to say. If they said, you know, it's 20 bucks an hour, great. They didn't say anything. What is it, minimum wage? Probably. Which in California, I believe it's like 15 bucks an hour. Occupational accident insurance to cover injuries and illnesses on the job. Again, the reason why you might vote no on that is because, well, we don't know, like, occupational accident insurance to cover injuries and illnesses on the job. Like, do we have to pay for that? Is that them covering it? Are we paying the insurance? How much is our deductible? I don't know. I'm just not really quite too sure on that. Protection against discrimination and sexual harassment. I'm pretty sure that's already in terms of service, so that doesn't really add anything of value. So honestly, in my opinion, the two good things, the top three are the, like, I guess, I mean, they could potentially all be good, but we just don't really know. I mean, I need to get a link to the actual bill, but they don't really even have it linked here. See stories and share your own. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what the bill is. Maybe they have get the facts. Yeah, we are the facts. Testimonials, newsroom, initiative info. This is the whole bill. It's 21 pages. I'll leave a link down here, but again, guys, these are just, you know, general reasons. This is obviously a very new bill proposition, so I'm going to be making an update video on all this. But yeah, I just want to get this out there so everybody is on the same page, where nobody's guessing on what the proposition actually covers. Those are the main things right here. So if you want to share this video with somebody on why they might want to vote yes or no, these are the reasons why you might vote yes or no. Save hundreds of thousands of jobs. That actually is kind of true, because if people vote no, then they're gonna have to deactivate a lot of drivers. I personally am a part-time driver, so I most likely would get deactivated, but hey, again, it is not about me, it is about you. So yeah, thank you all for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys, bye.